Guys, this is a lot for me. 2 lives in 1 day. I can do it, but I wanted to do it today. I'm just so I don't know how many of you saw that, with Dr. Gretchen, but I'm just really pumped about it. I really enjoyed that. It was so refreshing to talk to her, and, I didn't wanna wait till tomorrow. I wanted to talk with you guys about it. A lot of you, I think, missed it, so maybe it's maybe some of you won't know what we're talking about. And we don't have to talk entirely about that. But okay, Rachel, I just really enjoyed that. And hello, by the way. Hey, Marcia. Kathy Ann, thanks for being here. Retired Red, thank you for being here. Uh, oh, look at you. Look at you for what it's worth. Hey, Susan P. Oh, Marilyn's back. Thank you. Marilyn, guys, Marilyn was behind the scenes today. Nobody knew that. Hey, Fancy Nancy, she was behind the scenes for me, starring comments and working away. And I've never had anybody help me with that before. So, Marilyn, thank you for that. Hey, Carrie B, Sherry LeBron, Mira Dira, you were so cute today. Hey, Shelly. I saw that, Shelly. I saw you caught it on the replay. Carrie Wilson, Scarlett Begonias, so cute. Emily Blythe, Lisa Vining, Anita Card. Thank you, Anita. I don't really own a lot of purple. This is like a lilac. It's very shimmery. This is a dress, and I don't wear it very often, but thank you. I kind of like this color too. I tried to do a little lilac-y eyeshadow with it, and I heard that purpley eyeshadow really makes green eyes pop, and it kind of does, doesn't it? Maybe. I don't know. Hey, Liz Tricks. Elena's here. Egrids, Angie Moe. Beverly's with us. Amy Lee's back. Reesekins, that's cute. Marion's here. Ken Cole. I love Ken Cole, you guys. We've formed quite the relationship, he and I. Snake, welcome. I'm glad you're here, Ken. Cindy Funk. Oh my God. Cindy, you haven't been on a live for a minute and I didn't bring them down. Guys, Cindy, you sent me a beautiful journal and pens, and you were so cute. You remind me of my mom. You said Happy Valentine's Day. You and my mother are the only two people that have gotten me Valentine's Day gifts, and I just think that's so cute. And I think we need to bring that back. Honestly, I think it's a thing. My mom is really funny like that too. She like even now she'll be like, Happy St. Patrick's Day. I sent you and Huxley a little gift. It's so cute. Cindy, thank you. Robin Miners, Lady O, Rain Virus, you were here today. Ocean Girl, you and Joe were here for that live. Denise LaFond, Alana's here, cute. Oh, Susanna, Janet from Another Planet, that's adorable. Kelly B69, Tony P. Welcome, you guys. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Mandy Albert, Dawn's here. Lori Swenson, that's cute. Lori, I don't know if I recognize your name. Welcome, babe. Welcome. Oh my God, your mom did that too? My mom will send a card for pretty much every holiday too. It's really cute. Hey, Paula Puffer, I see you, girl. Riley's Human, Reefer Riki, you're a lurker. Purple's your favorite shade. Well, thank you for telling me and coming out of the behind the scenes action. Nicole the Kiwi, Florence Southard, Brown Spotted Eagle's back with us. Can't think of a better name. Hey, I just think that's that's so funny. Well, look who it is. If it isn't our sweetheart angel baby. Hello, Barbara. Barbara's the cutest and everybody knows. Teresa's here. Susan Weimer. You have purple hair? That's amazing. Chow Yun Smut has purple hair, doesn't she? That's so cute. Shelly says, my mother gives me Valentine's Day gifts too, and I was married to the kid's dad because she knew he was an a-hole. That's hilarious. And I get it. Squirrel Girl, hey there. Make it make sense. I haven't seen you for a minute, Lisa. Tennessee Treasure Finder, thank you for asking. The roast turned out good. It was super. Hey, Laura. It was super fatty. Okay. Jeff and I picked it out at Whole Foods, and the poor butcher dude, Jeff and I were like arguing over it because he pulled a whole tray out of them. And I was like, whatever is the least fatty, dude. And they were all fatty, and they had like big, gross, marbly fat in them. And I was like, those are really fatty. And Jeff was like, it'll cook off. Everybody says that, by the way. That doesn't happen. I just want you guys to know That's fake news. And I'm here to tell you, it doesn't cook off. Okay. So when this thing was done, it was like nothing but it just looked, ugh, it was so fatty. So I ate a little bit, but I had to like pull it off and dissect it. And this is why I don't eat a lot of meat. It was just really creeped me out, gave me the creeps. Huxley loved it. I did it with some garlic, potatoes, peas, carrots, mushrooms. It was really good. That part was good. But I don't like fatty meat. Ooh, that's why I just don't eat a lot of meat. Creeps me out. Yeah. Fat doesn't cook off. Jeff lied to me and I was kind of mad about it because I knew he was lying to me. Um, okay, Abigail. Oh my God. I'm loving your stupid, pathetic curls. Oh my God, Ken Cole. Guys, I was saying this happened to me in Tommy's Live recently. And it's nothing against Tommy, of course, but it happened when I was over there. My hair was straight the other day, which is my natural hair. My hair is not curly at all. It is stick straight. Well, I like volume. I like curls. So sometimes I do this to my hair, and I had it straight the other day, and some lady said, Reese, she said, I love your hair like this. She said, so much better than those stupid, pathetic curls. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. You're creeping a bit, lady. Why don't you quit scaring us and move on? It was really weird, and there's nothing worse. Emily Owens. Okay, you were just watching it. It was a great interview with Dr. Gretchen. Hey, Leo. Greetings from Mexico. Leo, I don't know that I knew you were in Mexico. So weird. It was such a weird thing to say. It's such a weird, like, clearly, here's my thing, guys. I think about this all the time, and I never say it out loud with you guys. I say it every once in a while, but I think about it. I am going to smack the ever-loving out of Huxley. What the ever-living? I made him a smoothie earlier, and I just looked, and the smoothie cup is laying on the floor, and he's at Boy Scouts. That thing had better not have touched my carpet. You know what I'm saying? Bo? Oh, Bo is licking it out. Okay, whatever. Guys, I say this a lot in my own head. People are well aware of what they're doing. Don't let people fool you. Okay. This isn't a Scientology thing. This is a since I got out of Scientology thing. Hey, Kiki, people know what they're doing. Even if they say they don't know, most of the time, people know what they're doing. They're well aware of the damage they're doing, the intentions behind what they're doing. So when somebody switches up their behavior and they're suddenly weird and they try to make up for, oh, hi. Wow. Hi, Prancy. Hi, Chauncey. Oh, look at little Linda. Sometimes I call her Linda. She just looks like a Linda. Yeah, people know what the F they're doing. And it bothers me because I tend to give people the benefit of the doubt. Also, people give themselves the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes people will be like, well, I didn't mean it like that, or sorry that you took it that way, or look, sometimes that really is a real thing. I have miscommunicated myself with Jeff even, or anybody, and they're like, get mad at me. And I'm like, whoa. I didn't mean it. The message was not intended to come across that way. I'm so sorry I didn't communicate it well enough. Look, it happens. A tiny percent of the time that happens. Most of the time, people know and are well aware of what they're doing. That's all. And you can continue to let them string along in your life, and you can continue to let them walk all over you as a doormat, which that's what I tend to do. I tend to give people chances over and over and over again. And I go, well, they were tired, or, well, they weren't feeling well that day, or, well, they just blah, 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 blah. You know what? It's kind of time to stop doing that and make people own up to their actions. I'm not trying to start on a bad note here, but it does bother me a little bit that we let people get away with their BS so much. Margaret, thank you. Some people aren't used to being called out. That's true too, Brown Spotted Eagle. And when you do call them out, what happens? They get mad, they get angry, or they get passive aggressive. And they're like, oh, well, I hate nothing worse than when someone's like, well, I'm sorry that you took it that way. Okay, well, that's not a sorry. Okay, first of all, let's just eat those words and try again. That's not a sorry, and you're not sorry that I took it that way. I don't know what kind of a tangent I just went off on. Bo Quibell, you are eating the straw to your brother's cup, and that's unacceptable. Again, you know what you're doing. Come here. Nope, come here, please. Come here. I said come here. Okay, now I'm using the mom words. Bo Quibell. Bring it here. Bring it to me. So rude. Unbelievable. Give me the straw. Give me the straw. Give me the straw. Give it to me. We're going to do this on a live. Are we going to have a physical tussle? Okay. Unreal. Okay. That's not for you. Your brother is going to be in huge trouble when he gets home that he didn't put his smoothie cup back in the sink. It's okay. You didn't destroy it. And you didn't know any better either. It's your brother that's going to get in trouble. Anyway, all I'm trying to say, guys, is that, like, don't take... Exactly, Amy Lee. I guess, wow, Margaret, thank you so much. Why is it so hot in here all of a sudden? It's usually not hot in the basement. I think I need to check the thermostat again. It's weird that it's been hot in the basement. Well, it's set to 71. The basement is, what's the temperature right now in the basement? It's not telling me. Downstairs temp, 67 degrees. Doesn't feel like 67 degrees. Feels like 74 down here. Thank you, Purple Groovy. You like this purple color. Anyway, guys, I don't want to drag this out, but in several ways, I do want to drag it out because I really want that message to get across to you. I'm not trying to be negative. Hi, Susan Miller. But I'm not under a vent, Kathy Ann, because this room doesn't have any vents. This was a garage down here before, and now it's cut in half, and we still have a garage, but it's not as big. Hot flashes. Don't tell me that, Dawn. I'm not trying to be negative here, but at the same time, this is a message that does need to get out to all of us. It's manipulative, which I don't like to throw that word around. It's like gaslighting. I don't like to throw that word around, but it truly is manipulative. What? Oh, really tiny. Oh, okay. All right. Yes, we see you, Miss Ma'am. We see you. I just kind of all right. I don't like it when, I tend to overdo it with people. Like I can't, I have a hard time saying no. Okay. That's a problem. I have a hard time saying no, but then also I have a hard time accepting that somebody doesn't have the best of intentions. And I will continue to make excuses. They don't even have to be the one to do it. I'll do it for them. And I will make excuses. And I will go, well, they just this or that. And then it's like, no, I know in my mind, honey, all right. I know in my mind, Nicole, you know me so well. I don't want to drag this out 20 minutes later. Now, my point is, that's why I don't say anymore. I don't say, this is not going to be a long live because then it's 2 hours in. I know. Robert John, 2 lives in one day, brother. Don't get used to it, though. It's just rude. If you don't like it, fine. But good grief, you don't have to say it. People have no filter. Well, I don't have a filter either, Anita. But I think it's different. Sorry, I have a dog hair now in my lip gloss. Wonder where it came from. Oh, okay. Really special tonight. Really rubbing it in how special we are. All right. Everybody sees you, honey. Okay. Is that what we're doing tonight? Is that what we're doing this evening? Are we feeling extra needy? I understand. We know. Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. But honey, mommy sees you, but we're trying to do stuff, honey. We're trying to accomplish things with these people. Let's try to pay attention to the people. Look at your little footy paws. All right. But my filter would, oh, honey, mommy sees you now. My filter would not insult not intentionally. I know. I don't want to insult anybody. And that's the difference. There are people with no filter and no boundaries that are out for shock value or to insult someone. No, that's definitely not my thing. I know. We see you, though. Deborah, how's the surgery, post-surgery? You look so beautiful tonight. Thank you. My favorite color, too. Sending love and hugs to you all in the chat. And Gertie with her prancy paws. Very prancy tonight, Deborah. I just want to hug and laugh together. Deborah, I hope that you're recovering. I'm so proud of you for getting through it, girl. Some people don't have tact. Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm probably one of those people, Shelly. But the thing is, again, I don't have intentions of hurting people. Now, have I hurt people? Absolutely. But guys, this is long winded, isn't it? But it's just very important to me because I think I need to say it for myself. People know what they're doing. They can make all the excuse. Did this live just start? Yeah, just started 15 minutes ago. They can use all the excuses in the world, and that's great. You know, I could be mean to people too, or treat people badly and say, sorry, I came from a cult and I'm just getting out and blah, blah, blah. But the point is, I'm dumping all my garbage on you. And that's not fair to do to people. It's not right. And people don't deserve that. So I just want to point that out to you guys that, honey, everybody sees you. We know. All right. Point that out to you guys that people know what they're doing. Maybe we shouldn't give people so many passes, is all. Now, I'm not saying cut people out of your life either. I'm just saying hold them accountable. It's not fair for people to treat you bad or walk all over you. You know what I mean? Bye, Amy Lee. Love you. Being kind is a choice, and so is being a jerk, Fancy Nancy. I love that. You love my big, gorgeous ring. Thank you so much. I love Labradorite. Labradorite? I never know how to say it. Is it Labradorite? I think it's Labradorite. My necklace is Labradorite too. So I was like, let's matchy it up. Thank you, Shelly. Anyway, I don't know where that came from, but I don't like when people use other people and then try to make excuses like, oh, sorry, I was having a rough day. Sure, you're allowed to have a rough day, but if it becomes a pattern, that's an issue. That's an issue. And it's something that I'm bad at and I need to get better at. I don't want to be used by people. You deserve, yeah, I like this, Miradira. You deserve to put up boundaries. Everybody does. Kate Murphy, sorry, but that should come out of their mouths as soon as they realize they offended you. I agree. Oh, wait. So is it Labradorite? I had it right? Labradorite? Interesting. Okay. I never know if it's Labradorite, Labradorite. I don't say it for these reasons because you sound like a silly Labradoodleite. That's cute. Yeah, guys. So I hate Dose of Rose. I hate to start it that way, but it's actually a good thing. Just keep that in mind when you are sailing through your life and you start to feel a little used, or people are just being inappropriate with you. Labradoodleite. Oh my God, I'm going to start calling it that. Get crazy looks. Hey, Cher. Neither here. Oh, honey, we know. Everybody sees you. You're feeling awfully needy tonight. Everybody knows. Okay. All right. All right. The other thing I just wanted to say, guys, thank you for being here today with the lady, with Dr. Gretchen. And I've never heard of a backhanded compliment, but a lot of people said that's what that was. Kate Murphy, I think you asked me this question earlier, and I felt bad I couldn't answer you because she was talking, and it's hard for me to answer questions. This is from my favorite vintage shop in Kansas City, Donna's Dress Shop.com. And I believe she has more of these. Yes, this is from all of her big rings. She sells from a couple in Nepal that make these rings. And this is probably one of my favorite ones. And yeah, you can look, donnasdressshop.com. Love, Maddie. It was such a good live. Deborah, I'm crying right now. Happy tears from knowing my friend's care. I'm healing well so far. It was left open, no stitches. I'm going to wound care and doing okay, I think. I am so happy for you. We were so worried and you were so freaked out, and I understand why. I'm scared of surgery too. So Deborah, you're on the other side of it, and we're glad that you're on the mend, babe. Completely backhanded compliment. People know what they're doing when they say, yes. And, I don't think it's such a bad thing to call them out on it, not in a nasty way, like you're trying to start a fight. Panko, great advice, Reese, especially for women who may be trained to be so polite. Yes. I don't see anything wrong, and I have to take my own advice on this. I'm not great at it, but I don't see anything wrong with questioning somebody who makes a comment like that, whether it be on a live or in person, and just say, "What do you mean by that? Can you kind of break down what you mean by that?" Like if someone said to me, "So much better than those stupid pathetic curls," in real life, in person, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I think it would be best to say something like, "Wow, was that meant to be a compliment or were you trying to hurt my feelings?" And not be crappy about it and not be like, don't get all attitudey, but I don't see anything wrong with being like, "Were you trying to make me feel bad?" I can't think of another reason. Saying your stupid, pathetic curls really seems like you were intending to make me feel bad. Were you? Like, I think it would be hilarious to turn the question around on somebody and just say that and put them on the spot. And most likely they're going to be like, oh, I mean, I don't know. Or they might own it and go, yeah, I was. I hate your curls. And then you could say, well, at least I guess you're open and you say what you feel. I never want to speak to you again, though. Bye. I mean, I don't know. Um, I do think, though, there's something to be said. Thank you, Killy Billy. I think there is something to be said for when somebody makes a comment at you, and it may not be so, hey, baby angel, you missed roll call. That's okay. We got you, babe. We got you down. I don't think there's, the word pathetic is not used in compliments, totally. So I don't think there's anything wrong, even if it's more subtle than that and not so boom in your face. I don't think there's anything wrong with being like, were you trying to be subtle and hurt my feelings? Or maybe were you trying to compliment me? I think it would be hilarious to do that to someone and go, was that meant to be a compliment or were you trying to hurt my feelings? I think it would be so funny to put somebody on the spot, especially if other people were around. Because there's a lot of passive aggressive a-holes out there who try to get away with that. And I'm pretty good at it myself. I would never do it, but I'm pretty good at being subtle if I wanted to quick wit, be a B to somebody. I could do it. I'm pretty fast with the comebacks like that. But I think it would be hilarious to just be like, what did you mean by that? Were you trying to insult me? Can you break it down? Maybe have a better insult? I don't know. I just think it would be funny to put somebody on the damn spot. Pam. Yeah, that's true too. Miradira. I feel like person who says that with a keyboard wouldn't say it to your face. Although there are people out there that would say that to your face. Not so much stupid, pathetic curls. I think they'd be a little more subtle, but I still think it would be so fun to be like, now that was subtle. Was that an insult or were you actually trying to be a nice person? Break that down for me, would you? So hilarious. Yeah. Just make people own up to what they say and do it in a kind way. You don't have to stoop to their level, guys. You could easily just say, I'm not going to stoop to your level if that was the level you were stooping to. What exactly did you mean by that? I'm curious. Oh my God. Can you imagine some people? They'd be like, Panko, dang, I really enjoyed Dr. Gretchen. Thanks for being so honest. Panko, what a sweet thing to say. And thank you for your humongous super chat, my friend. That is so kind. Panko, thank you. Yeah. Retired Red. Yeah. Thank you for the super chat. I'm going to write that down and memorize it. Guys, there's nothing wrong. It's a kind way of standing up for yourself. If you can't, are we going to have a physical tussle? I say that to Jeff all the time. Oh my God, that's awesome. Here's a favorite comeback of mine. I've heard worse from better. Ooh, burn, sting. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a really good one. That's a good one too, a dose of rose. I remember someone telling someone, was that supposed to be a joke? I just want to make sure we're on the same page. That's good too. Whatever you can do in a kind way to hold someone accountable, but also be very upfront and clear about it. And I am really good at that. Like I have no problem looking somebody in the eye and going, what did you mean by your comment just now? Can you break that down? What did that mean? Were you trying to be nice or were you trying to insult me? Like, I don't see anything wrong with it. Pass the aloe vera for that burn. I've heard worse from better. That's a beautiful thing. Hey, Brisby Tales. Is Brisby Tales in here? I see people saying hi to him. I often think if I say nothing, I sound smarter, but I'm working on that. Yeah, I just think it's okay. That's true, Pat O. That's right. I did. I think it's okay, guys. It's a very subtle, very kind, very smart way to stand up for yourself because there's nothing worse. Hey, Linda Perales, there's nothing worse than somebody tearing you down in a way like that and you walking away going, I wish I had said something, or you feeling bad about yourself because people can do that too. They can throw an insult at you that's very passive aggressive and you say nothing, being the nice person that you are, but then you walk away and lose sleep over it, or you walk away thinking about it and you're like, why did they say that? No. Instead of it taking up space in your head, what they did, it's better to just hold their feet to the fire right there and go, I'm going to hold you accountable for what you just said. Can you break down what you meant by that? It was fairly passive aggressive, and I need you to be more clear and upfront with me. Thank you. Go on. You have the floor. I don't think so. Hold people accountable. Not cool. And sometimes they may not have meant it that way. And that's an opportunity for them too to go, I'm so sorry. Like if somebody did that to me and I didn't mean it that way, I would say, first of all, good for you for standing up for yourself. I'm impressed. But second, I didn't mean anything by it. So I like what you did there, but I actually wasn't trying to insult you. Or I would say, good for you figuring it out. I was trying to insult you. And that was my way of saying, I don't like you. Bye. So either way, they can respond however they're going to respond. Oh, Susanna, do you think they thought they were close enough to you to joke around? Yeah, exactly. I love that too, babe. Thank you for your super chat, by the way. It is a form of manipulation. Yeah, even, I'm not sure I understand what you just said. Yeah, anything, guys, just try. Give it a try. I'm very protective of this chat now. You guys are my friends and my family, and I don't like what that lady said to me. Now, had I been on my own channel, I would have said some shit to her. But I was on Tommy's channel and I wasn't at home, and I was home, but we weren't in our house, and I was trying to be on my best behavior, and I let it slide. And I wish I hadn't. But I have no control on his channel to click on the chats. So I couldn't have highlighted it anyway. And that person probably knew that. But I wish I could have highlighted her name, made her a little famous, and said, what exactly do you mean by this comment? Because you're about to get booted out because we all know what you meant. And you're, behind your computer typing that. But it's just, don't let people know what they're doing. It's plain and simple. I don't care. Also, I've seen old people do this, and I'm an expert on old people, guys. Don't let them get away with it too, just because they're old. I've seen some old people be really mean, and it may not be dementia. They're just sassy and old. That's not cool either. I like old people that are sassy. Okay. But tearing people down, like I've had some older people say some really mean things to me, and you let them get away with it because they're elderly. And sometimes you want to say too, like, look, that's not okay. It's not okay for you to talk to me that way. And I need you to rephrase what you just said. There's nothing wrong with drawing boundaries, and I'm really trying. Thank you so freaking much. Best response. Yeah. Simple lady. This is great advice. Going to try this soon. Got a couple passive aggressive peeps I can't avoid interacting with somewhat regularly. Great tool here. Going to practice this. Yeah. And that's the problem too. When you have a job, for whatever reason, those people tend to come with you. Every job I've ever had, there was one or two of those people that you actually kind of, for me, I would get balled up and nervous about going to work sometimes. Like I have to deal with this person and they intimidate me. They make me nervous. People who are that way are trying to intimidate you. So I think it's just best to look them in the eye, even if you're nervous, and go, what exactly did you mean by that? Was that intended to be hurtful? Please expound. You have the floor. We're on your schedule. Please tell me what you meant by that. I think it would make them nervous and uncomfortable, and it also will probably keep them from doing it again, or they'll at least think twice before they bully. It's a bully tactic. To me, it's a way of bullying people. I'm not here for that. I don't do well with passive aggressive too. I can't stand passive aggressive people. To say, I like your hair so much today, so much better than those stupid, pathetic curls. It's not only manipulative, it's super passive aggressive, and you're stupid for doing it. And if you treat people that way, good luck with your future and having people around you because nobody wants that. Yeah. Can you clarify that? I'm slow. Sure. That's perfect too. Hi, Anne. It's jealousy, Nicole the Kiwi. I don't know what it is. I think it's a form of bullying, a big form of bullying. I agree, Killy Billy. Only lame ass people doing things like that. I agree. Like people who are not worth a crap anyway. People who you aren't going to value their opinion anyway, you know? But some of those people are in our lives. Some of those people are like really close to us, family, friends. Like you have to put up with them. So just give it a try. Just give it a try and stand up for yourself. Don't let people make you feel that way. Ken Cole, you're hilarious. My own grandmother said to me, good thing you want to work with animals because you have no personality. Not okay. Not acceptable. I don't know your relationship with her, but you could say, not acceptable. You can't talk to me that way. Or you could just say, you need to rephrase what you just said because that was really hurtful. And I'm hoping you aren't intending to be that hurtful. Try again. Sometimes, hi, Brooke. Sometimes I'm brave enough to stand my ground. Sometimes I'm not. I just go with what I handle. That's true too. And I've been in that situation too, where this scenario, the people around me, the person who said it to me, I'm not brave enough to stand up for myself in that situation. It's case by case. But if you have some person out in public that you don't know that just decided to be mean to you like that, oh yeah, we're going to have a problem. And I'm going to say something, I'm going to say something. And it bothers me because Jeff, if he's with me and that happens, Jeff will be like, just let it go. Or he'll be like, why would you say something? And it's like, well, because I'm practicing standing up for myself because no one's really done that before. So I'm going to be the one to do it. Please enlighten me. Yeah, Shelly, I like it. You guys can spin this any way you want. But the point is, the whole point of this is, guys, just remember one thing. Okay. When her grandma said that to her, when people say nasty comments like that, they know what they're doing. Just know that. They knew what they said. Don't give them a pass. Even if you don't say anything back, just in your own mind. If you don't feel like you're comfortable enough to say something, to stand up for yourself, just at least know this. They knew what they just did, and they were intending to hurt me. They were intending to hurt my feelings. Don't accept that. It's not acceptable. I think this is how my mom is. It's a little yes. I have to be honest. My mom can be that way too. My mom, I don't honestly know if she realizes it. And I just said what I said about people know what they're doing. I haven't been brave enough to ask my mom because I don't know if she's actually aware of what she said or she wasn't, because she's my mom. So I'm like, my mom's not trying to hurt my feelings. But like just the other day, my mom was like, we were talking about my channel and I said, I hope it grows. And she was like, but do you think it will? She was like, I don't know that it will. She was like, this is probably as big as it's going to get. And it hurt my feelings a little bit because I was like, well, I don't want to think that way. I want to believe that this channel will at least get a little bit bigger because I want to help more people. I want more people like us in here. I don't want the wrong people. I want quality people like we have that jive with us and become our friends. But of course, I hope for that. And I don't know what she meant by it. And I wasn't willing to ask because I thought I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I was like, she probably didn't mean anything, but it was one of those awkward, kind of uncomfortable deliveries. Like she delivered it to me and I was like, what do you mean by that? But I didn't want to question her. Escaping the cultivars, question. Were you able to do that in Scientology? I was always punished if I spoke back. Not at all. So hard to unlearn. So yeah, I drew on the comment and walk away thinking I should have stood up. Not at all. That's why I was in trouble a lot in Scientology. Can I put you down? Because I am on fire. Look at this child. She's just passed out. Honey, mommy is on fire and you're making it worse because I'm so warm. Can you lay in your bed? You lay in your bed? Oh, you're so little. My God. No, I got in trouble in Scientology very often for that. So it was case by case. Sorry, guys, I am like on fire and I don't know why. Although I'm going to start ovulating soon. So whenever I ovulate, that happens. Okay. Not so much in Scientology was I able to stand up for myself. No. And if I did, I got in big trouble. So I learned not to. But in the real world, I haven't ever really had a problem with it outside of Scientology. If it happens to me with some cashier or somebody out, just when I'm out shopping, I've never really had a problem standing up for myself. In Scientology, no, I bowed down and took it because I knew that I was going to get in trouble if I stood up for myself. I hope that makes sense. Manda Mira, wish I could say things back, but I've always been ignore it and it will go away. It's worked for me for the most part, but I do wish I were braver. Well, just practice, babe. Even practice at home, practice in a mirror, just try. And if you can't, you can't. Nobody's going to force that on you or shame you for it. But it does feel good. If you could try it one time, it feels good to go, no. You know, it kind of makes me think of me as a child. Like nobody stood up for me. Well, I'm going to be that person now to do it. People walked all over me as a child. Well, now I'm not going to let people do that. It's okay to change the plan going forward. That's how it used to be. And that's how you used to feel like I'm not brave enough. We'll change that today. Be a little bit braver if you can in the circumstance when it happens and see if you can do it. Yeah. Oh, really? Can you elaborate on that? Nicole the Kiwi? Yeah, just put it right back on them. Turn it around with a question. That's all you have to do. Just practice that. Turn it around with a question and go, and you don't have to be sassy like Nicole and I would be and go, can you elaborate on that? You could just turn around and go, what did you mean by that? I don't understand. What did you mean by that comment? Or what did you mean by that question? It kind of felt hurtful. Surely you wouldn't be hurtful. What did you mean by that? Put it back on them. Put it right back on them. It's awkward for them, not you, I promise. Ken Cole says, I find that it's always people who one can immediately come back with a dig. For example, that comment coming from someone with a bird's nest on their head when they said, and that is the thing too. Ken Cole's right. People who do that are already bullies, guys. You're not the first person they've treated this way. They're good at it and they're used to it. And they chose you to make that comment to hurt you because they felt like this person's a doormat. They're not going to stand up for themselves. That's like the not what's his name? Mike Tyson quote, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Like, I feel like that applies here as far as that bully has continued to do that and have that pattern behavior because they haven't run into someone yet that puts them back in their place. I'm not telling you to go out and be nasty to somebody, but there's nothing wrong with going, oh, it stops today. I know that you have this behavior with everybody and you get away with it and you treat people like shit. Stops with me. So what did you mean by that? Clarify. You've got 30 seconds. That's all. Just stand up for yourself. They're used to people. They choose people. It's like Dan O'Connor, guys. The Dan O'Connor story makes me feel stronger every day when I think about it. He chose to throw a fax machine at my head because he knew that I was a 16-year-old girl that wasn't going to fight back. Dan O'Connor's pick Reese Quibel's because they know they're good at it, guys. They are predators. These people are bullies, predators, whatever you want to call them. They're good at it. They can sniff you out. They know that you're going to be a doormat. Dan knew I wasn't going to pick that fax machine back up and beat his ass over the head with it. Now, if that happened today, I would find the nearest object I could find and try to beat his ass to death with it back. But he knew at that time I wasn't going to do that. Okay. So it's the same thing. They can sniff you out. Don't let them. Show them that they picked the wrong person, that they picked up the wrong scent. Not today. You're going to learn today. Let them know that. They like it. Moms can be that way. It was a little brutal, Anita. My mom sometimes is a little passive aggressive, and I'm not that way. And I'm just not willing to have a throwdown with my mom either. I love my mom. I don't want to correct my mom. I will if I absolutely had to, but like I let her get away with some things because she's my mom and I love my mom. And again, if I were to yell back at her or say something back, it would hurt her feelings. And then it's just, I don't know. I'm not really following my own advice, but with my mother, I treat her differently. It's different. Sorry, I got behind, so I'm just catching up. It's a hot flash. That's sad. Although I really do have to say, when I start ovulating, I always get really hot. I cut my family out because they always had something negative to say. My therapist reminds me I'd never let a friend speak to me that way. It's okay if the only way to peace is without them. Well, totally, Kimmy. I'm all for that. Try flipping someone the bird. It's so empowering. I'm sure it is. We could do TRs on the cruise. Bull baiting. Oh my God. I'm an expert at it. How do you feel about today? Do you feel empowered? Yes, Brooke. And I think it's showing in the conversation we're having. I have to be honest with you guys. I don't want to cry. I suddenly feel like crying. I felt a feeling today I've never felt. And I swear to God, it came from Fred. You know, when I tell you this and I say it wasn't me, and I always know he's close by. So when I get some weird idea pushed into my head or a thought or I hear his voice, it's not from me. I don't know how else to describe that. But I was in the shower this morning and I was standing in the shower and what was I doing? Oh, I washed my hair today. So I had extra time. I put my purple shampoo on. So you have to wait a little bit when you do that. It takes away the brassiness and kind of brightens the blonde. And so I was standing there waiting and I just thought, I feel different today. I felt a change today. I felt a shift today. I woke up and I felt different. And I stood there and I got teary eyed and I knew that Fred was with me. I could feel him. And I just was talking to him and I thought, Fred, I feel a little stronger today. And I can't describe it. I don't know where it's coming from. Like, I don't know yet where the strength is going to go. I don't know what the strength is going to give me as a gift. I just feel a little bit more like I've got a little bit more Kevlar on today. I felt like I think I'm getting closer to the believing in myself thing because I'm trying so hard, guys. I want to believe in myself so bad. And I know that sounds a little weird to say, but I don't. And Dr. Gretchen even pointed it out more today. Like, I can't accept a compliment. I don't believe it. So when people get mad at me and they're like, quit tearing yourself down, you're very pretty. It's like, yeah, I'm not saying this so that you'll tell me I'm pretty. I don't believe it. I don't think I'm pretty. I look in a mirror or I look in a computer screen and I see myself and I'm like, wow, you're really ugly. And not only are you ugly, you're fat. Now, I don't do that to other people. I never see ugliness in other people unless they're ugly to me and they're torturing an animal or a child, of course. But I don't think that when I look at other people. I admire how beautiful people are. I just can't seem to do it to me, for me. So I woke up today and I just felt a little bit different. And I knew that Fred was there with me. I knew it had something to do with him. Hey, Dawn in Wyoming. I told you today how my mouth tends to get me in trouble. Yes. Better to speak than not. If not, you'll sit in it and it will eat at you. Love Tyson quote. I know. Absolutely true. I'll hit you in the mouth. Dawn is spicy. We have been chatting a lot lately. And thank you for your super chat, Dawn. It's true, though. I mean, she's right. Look, I don't want to be overly aggressive with anybody. I don't like people who are overly aggressive. But for God's sakes, what's wrong with standing up for yourself? You know, people tear you down, people say horrible things. And then what do? If you don't do anything about it, like myself, or you're too nervous to do it in the time, and then you go home and you're like, why didn't I say this? Or why didn't I do that? It's time to stand up a little bit. Even if it's a little bit, I'm not asking anybody to be like, oh, like Blake, throw hands. No, but it's okay to go, I didn't fully understand your comment and it felt kind of cringy. I think your comment left me feeling a little slimy, like I need to go take a shower. Do you mind explaining so that I don't feel so slimy? What did you mean by that? Now, that's only if you even value their opinion. If this is some rando stranger, you could easily be like, well, I don't value your opinion and you're worthless to me anyway. So bye. But you may not have the guts to do that. I don't know if I would have the guts to do that. But I think it's perfectly okay to just look someone in the eye, hold them accountable. Just remember you're doing that. When you start to, the words come out of your mouth. I'm holding this person accountable for me because I'm not sitting well with what they just said. It's not settling with me. And I'm not going to go home regretting it or losing sleep about it. I'm going to go home feeling good that I stood up for myself. So I'm going to say it and hold them accountable. Just try, guys. We all need to try that. That's probably true, Liz Tricks. She knew you wouldn't push back on Tommy's channel because you respect Tommy. That's true. And I do respect Tommy. Fred, thank you, sir. The spirit of Fred will always be with you. Thank you, Heather Carr. It's actually a dress. This is a short dress. Thank you, babe. I know I'm trying not to cry. And we talked about that with Dr. Gretchen today. Like suppressing your emotions is not a good thing. I know, Dawn. Look in the mirror and tell yourself how beautiful you are, how loved you are. I'm really trying to do, and like my therapist says, like I reach for that stuff externally. I think that's what I woke up today feeling too. I felt a little more internal strength. I felt a little more like I don't need to reach externally for this stuff as much. I can find it here. Like I do have the answers. I'm too afraid to turn the camera lens around and look at myself and find the answers. And we've got to do it. We have to do it. I don't want to be 65, 70 years old and go, I finally figured it out. I wish I had figured that out 30 years ago. Look, it's good if we figure it out at 65, 70. And I know some people are doing that. And God bless them for figuring it out at all. But now's the time. Now is the time to figure it out. Now is the time to take a step forward, take a deep breath, and just go, we're accepting ourselves for who we are. I'm not a size 0. I don't have a filter. I don't have a lot of boundaries. None of those things are probably going to change, especially the size 0 part. I like Mexican food way too much. It's not worth it to me to lose a bunch of weight. I would rather be chubby and happy than a size 0 and unhappy eating celery sticks. I like celery, but I don't think I could do that. It's not something I think about and look forward to like Mexican food. You know what I mean? So that's all. I just think I woke up today feeling like, now look, it may change tomorrow, guys. I could be a puddly mess tomorrow crying in your laps. It may happen. We know that we go all over the place. But I hope this is here to stay in some form because it feels good and it feels right. I've got to stop reaching externally. Elena, I love you. Thank you, Elena. It is totally okay to defend yourself, Jilbo. Remember what my therapist said like a few weeks. I hear water running in my house, and that's a little freaky because there's nobody here except me. Okay, it stopped. Hopefully there's not a serial killer upstairs, but if there is, I hope he's just using the bathroom and leaving. Like, I'm okay with that. Just don't come down here. You know what I mean? So here's the thing. My therapist also said, and I couldn't believe this. And he was like, what? He said, it's okay to upset people, Reese. And I was like, no, it isn't. And he was like, yes, it is. If it's righteous and if it's honest and you're not just trying to piss people off and be a jerk, it's okay to stand up for yourself and upset people. It is. I believe that now. It's okay. Hey, Barb. I love how you changed your name. Jilbo and I have our cabin. Barb and Jilbo are rooming together, and I could not be more happy for you two. You guys are adorable. I like how Jilbo's going to chase Tommy around in her wheelchair too. She said that the other day. Reese, I'm a bit late. Thank you for the earlier live with Dr. Gretchen. Gave me a lot to think about. Third eye open. Me too. I'm so glad. It took me years to feel that way about myself. Yes. I've had to defend myself all my life too. People always say I'm intimidating, but I never throw the first punch, so to speak. I'm a bully's bully, I guess. We love you, girl. You made a sad comment earlier, and I can't remember what you said, but you are similar. See, again, I feel the same way you felt in that comment. And we've got to learn how to, you said something like you don't believe in yourself. And I just want to say, that's not what I see. I love you. I think you are such an amazing woman. I think you're very beautiful. And I think you're a good friend. Above all, I think you're a wonderful friend. You can't say that about everybody. You cannot say that person makes a great friend. That person is a good mother. That's not a quality everybody has, Hef. And I love you. I love you. And I want you to know that. I feel that way about so many of you. I know so many of you guys privately, personally, on a very deep level. Guys, I spend hours and hours and hours now chatting with you outside of YouTube because you mean that much to me. And like I said, I'm very protective of you guys at this point. I always feel the same way, Reese. I don't judge others. I always think everyone is wonderful. I do too. And I think that gets us into trouble sometimes. But you know what? I'd rather feel that way than walking around hating people. Love it. Reese, you have transformed so much in just 1 year. That's truly amazing after a whole lifetime in that awful cult. Thank you, love it. It's because of you guys. It's because of this channel. I don't think I would have grown and experienced this growth without human contact, relationships, friendships. I've made that with all of you. I've heard your perspectives and point of view. You've told me your horrific background stories, just like mine. You've told me about people you've lost or people you are losing right now due to battling cancer, children you've lost. Guys, that really opens your eyes and makes you more human and puts things into perspective. And you get to share that contact with other people. I've never been able to do that my entire life in Scientology. I've never had relationships like this. I can't stop. I just eat it up. I can't stop talking to you guys. I can't stop YouTube. That's why my biggest fear is I'm going to lose my channel. You guys are going to unsubscribe, or it's just going to fizzle out and people are going to be like, you're boring. We liked you the first year, but now we don't really feel like you're interesting anymore. All those things are big fears for me because this has made me grow so much. It's not so much therapy. It's you guys. So thank you for saying that. Yeah, Lori, as a lady now in her 60s, I so wish you to know all these years of being hard on yourself is such a shame. I did it my whole life. Sad about it now. There we go. I was just saying that, Lori, I'm sad for you too. It makes me sad, guys. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay. Let's just all agree. We're going to try. I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight. I'm not going to be unrealistic and go, everybody just let it go. I hate when people do that. Just don't do that. Just don't be mad. Just let it go. Yeah, because that works really well. Let's just try. Let's just think how we want it to go. Let's just try to motion ourselves into that direction. Okay, that's all I'm asking. It's not going to happen overnight. We're not going to wake up tomorrow and it's all better. But let's at least think that way. Let's believe in ourselves enough to try. Okay. I love Oh Susanna. Your face is nicely symmetrical. Is that a good start? Is it? Aren't all faces symmetrical? See, I don't know, but thank you for saying that. And your super chat, my friend. Wow, Scarlett. I love your wardrobe. It's a tame Janis Joplin. You know, I could see that with all my caftans, Scarlett. I never thought of that. That's a good point. Thank you. Yeah, guys, I love Hef. Purple Groovy, once you shed those body thetans, the beautiful you was revealed. And I didn't even have to pay to get to OT8. And look, it did it on its own. Love and life. Caught the end of the live earlier. It was so great. You look cute today as usual. Thank you, babe. Thank you. I know, Dawn, you've shared things with me that I haven't told many. Guys, that's the case with a lot of us. A lot of people have reached out to me and said, I haven't told anybody this, or I only have told my sister this. I am so grateful. And whenever I respond to you, I usually say, thank you so much for sharing that with me, because it makes me feel very special too. And of course, I'm not going to share that. It's very private between the two of us, but I appreciate that. And that's what I mean. I respect and love my private relationships with you guys, and I hope it never ends. Whistleblowing Good Witch. Reese, what a gift you and everyone on this chat has been. Thank you for saying that. Hef, I'm not trying to make you cry, but I really mean it. I really love you. I cannot wait to meet you in person. And that goes for most of you. Some of you I don't know. Some of you don't chat with me privately, but I love you. And I mean that. I consider you all very close friends. And that's why I really want to make it work to travel around once a month. I want to do one weekend a month at different cities where we can all meet. Now, if I was a millionaire, I would totally do that. Unfortunately, that costs money, and I'd love to figure out a way to do it, like a tour. I'd love to do it because I know that we need that connection. I would love to meet you guys. I would love to just drop into a city and we just all meet for a lunch or we walk around the town or whatever we do. I think it would be so special. If anybody has any ideas on how to do that, let's figure it out because I really think that that would be something cool to start. It would be a movement in a way. I think other people would do it too. Dawn, my only other friends on earth, you know that too. Yes, Dawn, I love you. She is so kind and she's so sweet to Huxley. I love Dawn. And I'm a bad bitch. I don't cry easy. I know you don't, girl. You are tough as nails. And if you need to cry, cry. But just know, Hef, that this community is so fire. It's so special. There's so much love and passion in this community, and we all feel it. It's not fake, it's real. And let's acknowledge that. Like, we really do care about each other. When I'm done on this live, I go upstairs and I think about you still. When I wake up in the morning, I'm thinking about you guys. When I'm before I go to bed, I'm answering messages. I can't Jeff, most of my time now is like, put your phone down. I'm like, I can't. I have 16 more messages I got to answer. I'm kind of addicted. I'm trying to separate it and do still, like, clean the house time and, self-care time and things like that. But you guys matter that much to me. It's not a burden. You matter to me. It's very important to me. You guys are my friends. My mom calls me every day now. It's so silly. She calls me every day and she goes, "What are you doing, Reese?" Every time I pick up the phone and I go, "Hi, Mom." She goes, "What are you doing, Reese?" It's pretty cute. And every time I go, "Just answering emails," every day now, probably for the 50th day in a row that she calls me. "What are you doing, Reese?" "Just answering emails." That's all I'm doing, just answering messages. That's all I do anymore because it means a lot to me. That's why I want to travel around once a month and meet you guys because it's just as important to me doing the emails. I'd love to meet you guys. It's just such a cool thought. Brooke, wow. I'm worried that this channel will go away and I will lose my safe spot. Role reversal, right? Wow. I didn't think about that. I'm truly terrified. I think about it every single day, many, many times a day. I'm like, I'm not interesting enough, or I shared everything, or I'm not doing enough talking about this or that, or they want more Scientology, or, I'm boring to people and they're gonna find more somebody else to be more fun. There's gonna be a new SPDV channel and they're gonna go, "Oh, we like her more." I'm always worried about that I'm gonna lose you guys. Nicole, that won't happen, research. No point worrying about anything till it happens anyway. I know. Yeah, tame Janice. That is funny. This is the only place on earth I get to talk about cooters in the wild, never leaving. It's true. Oh, I love Stevie Nicks. Get this, Reese. You are the reason I have enough courage to go on the cruise. Oh, Jilbo. Thank you for motivating me to not let my life slip. That is beautiful, Jilbo. I love Jilbo. Thank you for saying that, my friend. Oh, cool. Serge got to 10,000 subs. That's awesome. Scarlett, love your wardrobe. It's a gamer. Janice Joplin. Thank you, babe. Thank you for your super sticker chat. You can't wait to twerk it with me on the dance floor. I know. I really hope that I have the guts to do the karaoke thing. I don't know. I'm backtracking. I'm backpedaling. Barb, has it ever occurred to you by responding with "thanks for saying that" to compliment? It doesn't necessarily mean you believe it's true. No, it's never occurred to me. That's a good point, though. Thank you for your super chat, babe. Barb got all of her clothes from Lady Co, and she's so cute. Fred vibes. Yes. Who would be up for a Casey meetup, maybe at the roastery after a Lady Co live? That's a great idea. It's right next door, a Dose of Rose. You know that. That's a great idea. I'd love to do a Casey meetup. The original Alexa, if you ever go to Florida, I would drive to meet you, Reese. I'm going to Florida in 3 weeks, babe. Something happens to this channel, start another one, and we'll be there. That's hilarious. Love it. I drive by a place called the Happy Cooker. Because of you, I rate it as the Happy Cooter. It should be the Happy Cooter. North Carolina. That's interesting. Dawn, again, I should have called at Christmas. I was scared that you'd think I was a stalker. Babe, no, I never think that about anybody. I never think that. And thank you for your super chat. Oh, Lisa, I don't think there will be another Reese that comes along. You are one of a kind. Thank you, babe. Anne. Hey, Anne. My favorite quote at the moment is, you can't wait until life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy. Yes, that is such a good point. That's kind of what we've been talking about, Anne. That is so important to point out. Thank you for saying that. And thank you for your super chat, Anne. Nicola McIntyre, here's some shamrocks from your Irish lurker, Reese. You are lovely. I love that. Thank you, babe. Kim Leaf, that's a lot of energy that you are wasting worrying about us leaving you. It is. Didn't say it wasn't, girl. You're absolutely right. But I waste a lot of time on things I shouldn't. I know I would love to meet you guys. Shelly, I love you. There's no one like you. Love this channel. Well, I don't know that. And I worry about that. I'm like, am I just boring? Like, am I like everybody else? You know, are they going to get tired of this? I worry about it all the time. Paris, the person who said that on Tommy's channel came from straight up jealousy. Tommy has commented how much he likes that 80s hair, and she wishes he would notice her hair. Oh my God. Maybe. I don't know where it came from, but it was hurtful and it was intended to be hurtful. For sure. That's true. If you were boring, you would not have the audience. I agree, but I wonder if that's going to eventually fizzle out. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the numbers have dropped a lot, like the views and just I don't know, but someone also told me that January for some reason is a really slow month on YouTube, which may or may not be true. I don't pay attention to the numbers, but I have noticed that like my subscribers have dropped, and I think YouTube is unsubscribing people. But again, I try not to pay attention to that stuff. I'm not good at paying attention to that. I don't understand algorithms. I don't spend a lot of time looking at it anyway. But I've just noticed a difference since I started the channel. So I'm like, are people leaving me? Do they want to leave? Do they not want to be with me anymore? I just get insecure. Hello, you know this. If the internet went down, what would we do? God, good question. Thank you, Marie J. True that, but it's like 50 right now. 50 what? Yeah, I would be friends with a lot of you if we lived locally. I know that. Yeah, inappropriate half. I'm wearing boy shorts underneath this. I sure am. I don't wear boy shorts with everything. Sometimes I wear hipster cut underwear, but today I have boy shorts on. Yeah, I think January is slow in many places. A lot of holidays just got over. People need a reset. I agree. It's probably that. But Jeff even said, he was like, well, you know, you've had your channel, what, like 6 months now, and maybe people are dropping off. And I'm like, oh God, don't say that. Like, I don't want to lose people. I just don't. Scarlett, come to Kalamazoo, Michigan, and hubby, son, and I will show you all the local cities. Come in summer, and Huxley would love to go to. Yes, I would love that. Michigan is a place I've always wanted to visit. That's a great idea. I would love to come in the summer. That's what I mean. And thank you for your super chat. I'd love to travel all over the United States to different cities, and we kind of vote, what city are we going to go to this month? What are we going to do this month? And we plan it out and meet up. I think that would be amazing. I know, Don, we would be. I did not get your email, Zena Turner, but I will take a look. I'm behind on Gmail emails. I'm caught up mostly on Facebook Messenger. So now I need to switch to Gmail. I go back and forth because I probably get 100 messages maybe or 150 per day on Messenger. It's a lot. I spend a lot of hours on that. And then Google Gmail has picked up a lot. I'm getting a lot more email messages from you guys. And Gmail tend to be longer. I don't know. It's not entirely true. Sometimes Messenger messages, some of you send me like paragraphs, which is fine. But the longer the message, the longer it takes me to read it and respond and answer your questions. So it just depends. Some people I can answer real quick and some people not. So I will get to it. I promise. I would love to meet you in person. You and your wife, Ken, your grandkids, you guys are so cute. I would love that. The original Alexa, you're the only person who would tell us the kind of panties you wear on YouTube, and literally I'm here for it. That is the kind of See, I assume everybody else does that. I don't watch YouTube. I know that's naive and stupid of me to say, but I assume all the other, except Aaron, I know Aaron wouldn't do that, but I assume all the other content creators are doing what I'm doing. I assume they're all saying the same thing. I figure we're just all, it's a wash. We're just all the same. So I don't know. Sold at 001. Reese, my dear, I'm on YouTube since day one. I've seen people come and go. It's because of the person behind the content. No, not genuine. So you don't have that risk, girl. Trust me. Okay, that's a nice thing to say. Thank you. Half, you're hilarious. I would love to come, Pearl Snappy, to Austin. Guys, I've never been to Texas before. I've always wanted to go to Texas. Are Canadians welcome to your meetups? Yeah, little bubble. Everybody is welcome. Oh my God, I need to go do that tomorrow. Anyone who wants a passport for the cruise need to get it ASAP. It has taken some people a long time. I didn't know passports were $195, by the way. Somebody messaged me last night and she was like, go get your passport. And she said they're 100. And I was like, what? I don't want to spend that much money. I'm weird about spending that kind of money. I know, but I know you guys say like, what, you shop all the time. Well, I use my shopping money on the stuff I sell out of my closet in Poshmark. So it's a little different. I don't have just like free flowing cash. I had no idea it was that much money. Now, I also was told you don't have to have a passport. This one lady said she just came back from a cruise with a birth certificate and a driver's license with the little star thing on it. Well, mine has that. So I was like, maybe we just get away with that. And Jeff was like, no, you need a passport. So I didn't know they were $200 freaking dollars. But I guess I need to go do it. Mods, can you put up my Gmail, my email? Oh, there it is. Of course, they're all over it. There's my email, guys. Gene Strong, you could share your reporting from YouTube once in a while so we can feel we are a part of making you a success. What do you mean? You could share your reporting from YouTube so we can feel we are a part of making you a success. I am in the tech. Gene, I don't know if I fully understand what you mean by that, but thank you for your super chat. Thank you, Abigail. Robin, that's so sweet. Thank you. Amy, what is your brand? What are your YouTube goals? I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't want to offend people with all the fashion stuff I do lately. Like last night was a big step for me to do the skincare routine stuff. I don't want to piss people off and chase people away. And they're like, this isn't what I came here for. I worry about that. I don't know what my brand is. That's why I called my channel Relatable Reese, because I wanted to be able to talk about anything and everything. I knew that. I don't want to just talk about Scientology. I knew that. So my goals though are to grow my channel and have tons of people just like us who can go anywhere and everywhere. A lot of people say this is the Seinfeld show of YouTube. It's about nothing. That's kind of my goal, but to grow it, because people reach out to me behind the scenes all the time and say, you helped me with this. Since you started your channel, I get out of bed every day now more. I'm motivated to do this, this, and that. That's the goal. That's the goal, is to help people to feel better about whatever it is they're looking for, right? Whatever they're reaching for, I want to help them get it. The therapy thing today meant so much to me because therapy was a huge no-no in Scientology, as you guys know. And it means so much that I'm getting help. I'm getting the therapy that I need. I want to help others see that light, that it's that they're worth it, that it's powerful stuff. You get tools to deal with whatever it is you're having to deal with. So that's kind of my goal. I know that's vague, but I'm not entirely sure. This is still a very new channel. Oh, 6 to 8 weeks to get a passport? That's no big deal. We've got months. I know. Jeff said that too, Brooke. It lasts for 10 years. I know. I'm just cheap and weird. What? I thought it was 300. Oh my God. I won't be. I don't want to. I can't spend $300. I hope it's not $300. That gives me some serious anxiety. Thank you, Susie CJ. It's a dress, funnily enough. I got this at Lady Co last year, and I love the sleeve. Like, I just, I'm very girly. I love the detail of this. It's very, very fun. Thank you. Yeah, Shelly, my license has that little mark on it. Monkey Shark, I feel like it's been a minute since I've seen you. I needed a live so much. Haven't been here. Okay, you haven't been here. I thought so. FYI, I just checked. And once again, I've been unsubscribed from you. Check to see if you're. Thank you so much for saying that. I keep forgetting to remind you guys, please make sure you're subscribed if you want to be, like Monkey Shark was unsubscribed. And thank you for your super chat, my friend. Thank you, Laura. You are special, and I'm here for all of it. Zena Turner Reese, you are your brand, my friend. Thank you. That is really nice. You can look at the Carnival website. They clearly state that. They clearly state what? That you do need a passport or that you don't. Who here is disabled? Disabled and unashamed? Well, everybody should be unashamed if they're disabled. But I don't know the answer to that. I did. Yes, Don, I got the email for Hux. Thank you so much again. Your brand is being relatable. That's true too. I like that. LS. Keep having fun and being wonderful, you. Things will keep blossoming. I think so too. I think it will just continue to build. Swedish Lena, what a cute name. Reese, I have been watching YouTube for 12 years and believe me, you are unique. Wow. I have never seen anyone like you. Lurker from the start, but I had to say this. Wow. Well, that's coming from an expert. Thank you for saying that. I don't watch YouTube, guys. I just don't. And I feel bad because oftentimes Sterling will be like, did you catch my live with so-and-so? And I'm like, I'm trying to watch some of it in little parts, but I can't sit down after I do this for 2 hours. It's hard for me to go upstairs and watch a 2-hour live. I've got Huxley. I've got food to make. You get it? You get the rundown? I've got laundry to do. I can't. I just can't. Now I probably could, but then when I have the downtime, I'm answering emails. So like, sure, I could lay down to go to bed at night, put my earphones in things. What are they called? These things. And I could watch a show, but I can't because I have a show and I have to respond to 300 people. So it's not that I don't have time. It's just I would rather talk to you guys. So that's amazing. Thank you for saying that. I assume that all YouTube channels are pretty much the same as what I'm doing. Like I'm not any different than anybody else. Manda, I really enjoyed that. And though I missed a live with Dr. Gretchen, I think the experts and whatnot that were all interested would be awesome. Yes. We also need to do our live with Dr. Melissa, the OBGYN. I haven't heard back from her yet. That's hilarious, Pearl Snappy. A dose of rose, that's terrifying. So yeah, that's a reason enough to get a passport. Ken Cole, your brand is honesty and acceptance. Thank you. I want everyone to believe that and know that. This is a place of honesty. This is a place where we can be totally accepted. Nobody's getting shamed in here. I mean, I have shared so much with you guys. And none of you have shamed me for it. Some people have shamed me for it afterwards. The people who are not really a part of our channel, and they shame me afterward in the comments, but nobody ever does that here because you guys are real and you're my friends. And I know that you understand me and you know that I'm coming from a loving place and you don't want to shame me. And I appreciate that. Lisa, she was amazing. It brought up a lot within myself I hadn't thought about in years. It made me look up counselors in my area. I love that. Yes, girl. That is really wonderful. Guys, can we just take a second to say how amazing Gretchen was? She's first of all, beautiful lady. When I first saw her today, I was like, oh my God, her face, she's just a beautiful girl. And I really clicked with her. Like, I hope that she and I can be friends to a degree. I realize she's busy and she's a therapist, but I really have a lot of respect for her. She was just very open and real. And she texted me after the live and she was like, Reese, you really helped me today, kind of coming out of my comfort zone. And she was like, thank you. And I really liked her. I know you guys did too. Okay, yeah, Anita, I think it's more if you expedite the passport. Brooke, your brand is watching you grow after learning about what the world is really like. That's true. We are messy and full of contradictions, and it's nice to know we aren't alone. That's so true, Brooke. Okay. I will definitely do the passport thing this week. Do you have other social media channels? No, Jean, I don't. Diana says you don't need a passport. Okay. There goes my stupid mouse again, being weird. Raymond says that my mouse is broken. I need to get a new one. I haven't done that yet. I like that, Heather McLaughlin. I believe if you can be nice to another woman in a dressing room in line, that we are lifting them up 100%. And Jildo is disabled and unashamed as she should be. She's a beautiful lady. A quick Google search, $130 for a passport. That's even better. $130 for a passport, $35 acceptance fee. Don't forget your photo from Walgreens. Okay. So it's more than $130. That sucks. But still, I mean, that's better than the $200. It was delivered today. Ken Cole. Okay, I will go pick it up tomorrow. I thought it was tomorrow. It sounds like it came a day early. I will go pick it up tomorrow, my friend. Yeah, Mama's Life. I have disabilities, but still rock and rolling. I love that. I think if you title your makeup segments, people will watch. It's not ever boring. Even people not interested in girl stuff. But that's true. I got a lot of messages saying I don't do makeup stuff, but it was still fun to watch. Psych, it's Tara, disabled here. Why should I feel ashamed about having cancer? You never should. Okay, so Chow Yun Smut's weighing in. Please have a passport. Done. So guys, that she's ruling in on that. Have a passport. She is putting the whole thing together. She's a travel agent. I think that's what you do, Chow Yun Smut, but whatever you are, we love you. Just know that because I think you're adorable, Cricket. But she's saying it. That's it, guys. You got to have a passport. I will go do that probably tomorrow. Is it okay to get my picture taken with my hair like this? Seriously? Because my hair is not naturally like this. It's straight. That should be fine, right? I would think that's fine. My face will look the same. Do you have to make an appointment with the post office? I don't know that either. Do you notice getting more subscribers after being on other folks' channels? Just wondering if that introduces you to others that wouldn't find you in. Pat O, to a degree, but not much, because when I go on other people's channels, it's mainly SPTV. So we share the same audience for the most part. I don't know how to get more subscribers, and I don't really feel like I want it to be organic, but it would be cool to grow the channel for sure. Dawn says the cost for a new passport for adults, $130 plus $35. Yes, $165 total. The cost for a new passport for children, 16 and under, is $100 plus $35. Thank you, Dawn. That's very helpful. Lisa, Reese, you are the friend we all didn't know we had. And chat spring friends we didn't know we needed. You are different. That's beautiful and so true, Lisa. Thank you. Very different than everyone, Robin says. Okay. Thank you for saying that. Zena Turner just checked and I had been unsubbed. Okay, thank you for checking, Zena Turner. Sorry, guys, I'm behind again. I'm so glad that Chow Yun Smut's in the chat with us. She's amazing. Yeah, that video today was really good. Book your cabin now. So Cricket, I need to get a hold of you and get my cabin, and I need to do the deposit. I need to do that with you. Hey Shambot. Oh, cool. Cricket says 11 cabins have been booked. That's exciting. My mods do rock. They rock the house. Reese should make a backup channel. What does that mean? I agree. 165 for a document that's valid for 10 years. Because let's face it, Chow Yun Spot, we're going to be doing one of these every year. Not necessarily a cruise, but we may do a resort too, guys. Yeah, Susan, I'm definitely going to go get my passport. And guys, we're all at a good time to do it. So just do it now. Don't do it this summer. Just don't wait. Zena, I'm going to make you something. What are your two favorite colors? Ooh. Well, one of them is definitely like a deep green, like an emerald, like this little ice cube that Amber made. Um, and I would say blues. I like blue, like this other thing that Amber made. I like a cobalt blue. Thank you for asking. And thank you for saying you're going to make me something. I love that. Thank you. Beth, rough week over here. You are a great face and voice to come back to. Babe, I hope so. I hope you do better. Love you, Dawn. Ken Cole, I think that's right. The 300 was to expedite it, and nobody wants to pay that, guys. So let's just do it. Okay, you do have to make an appointment with the post office. You can also do it at most UPS stores. Okay, because I got to go to the UPS store tomorrow. Done. Brisby Tales, I was gonna say, Brisby Tales watches all the time. Makeup, fashion, relating. Brisby Tales is a guy, and he doesn't care. Your hair color changes damn near every 6 weeks. It's totally fine for your hair to look like that. True. Good point. Okay. Oh, thank you, Barb. Cricket, Barb, Sylvie just texted me your number. So I'm going to text you, but I can't remember why. What was I going to text you about? Oh, yeah. Paying for my cruise. Okay. Oh, don't wear glasses for the passport photo? Okay, well, I can just take my glasses off. I have contacts on today. Book your cabin. Okay. Cricket, can I ask you, can we choose, like, if I wanted to be near somebody specific? I was talking to one of my friends, and I don't want to really out her, but if she already booked hers, can I be close to her if I wanted to? I have a question about that. Maybe I should text that to you, but oh my, Shambot, you're a smoky smoke show tonight? Dang. Thank you, Shambot. Keep it up. I like that. I like it. Dial it up. Yeah, I want to do a resort trip. Yeah, for sure. Hot Mess Express is down for a resort. Yeah, I don't love cruises, but I'm doing this because I want to see you guys so badly. And I'm sure I'll enjoy myself. I love cobalt blue too, philosophy. Oh, libraries too for a passport. Thank you, Renee Ramo. I love the positivity here too. Psych, it's Tara. Doc, you're kind of, I feel like you're kind of fairly new with us and I really enjoy you. So that's terrible that you said that. That makes me sad. I feel like nobody really likes me. I don't mix well. Well, you do here, my friend. I don't know your life out in the wild. I don't know what you do. I don't know where you live. But here, you are a good friend of ours. So please don't feel that way when you're here. Oh my God. Okay. You guys got your passports at the UPS store. Good. Good to know. I hope I never get a copyright strike, Abigail. I don't think I've ever gotten one. I don't really know what that entails or how you get one. I hope that doesn't happen to me. Okay, so yes, we can absolutely get you near other people. No problem at all. We can talk about it. Hit me up post show. Okay, I'll text you because I just got your phone number. Um, and I don't have that quite sorted out yet, but I just wanted to be sure. Will Huber, welcome. That's cool. I'm glad that you made it. Connie, I love this. I listen normally on replay due to the time difference here. I love listening to anything you talk about. I love you and the chatting. Feels like I finally have so many friends. That is beautiful, Connie. And that is our brand, guys, right there. That's the goal and that's the brand of this channel. Healing. We promote healing, friendship, being safe, feeling unashamed. That's the brand. Can we swap out our pics after we get a tan? I totally agree. I like that, Doc. Yeah, hang in there, Doc. Brisby Tales says. I love Brisby Tales. He means it. And Third Eye Open, Doc, you are very welcome here. Guys, this was a nice chat. Char Michael, your humor also buys a lot of leeway with topics people are less interested in. Never thought of that. Interesting. That's a good point. Yeah, guys, this was fun. Do we have anything else that we want to talk about? I mainly just, I still don't feel like I fully voiced, but I really, really enjoyed that chat today. And, oh, Shelly, that's okay. Go to bed, babe. Love you. Thank you, sweet Reese. Have a great tomorrow chat room. Group huggies. Love you, Shelly. And you're so cute. I love you. Thank you for being here. You're such a nice person. Good friend. You and your farmer husband. Don't think I forgot, Shell. Don't think I forgot. I didn't. Yes. So, Reese, are you wearing Laura Mercier Amethyst Intense Shadow Stick? How did you know? Yes, I am. I have amethyst, but I also have intense amethyst, and they are two different colors. Whoops. Amethyst is kind of more of a toned down, like a brown almost. Intense amethyst is like a very shimmery lilac. So thank you for noticing. Yes. Be careful when you go to Clearwater. I will. Thank you, Abigail. Dawn Craig, you are my new friend, and I hope you'll be my old friend. Much love and big squeezy hugs from a wee Irish woman. You're so cute, and you're definitely my friend, Dawn. I love you. Farmers are cray cray. Tell me about it, Shelly, because you told me about it the other day, and I was intently listening to that. Doc, yes. Cheers, everyone. That means a lot. Made my heart jump. Doc, you're very welcome here. You're in good company. You have friends. What was that with the balloons? It's a whole thing. You can make it do all kinds of things, Zena Turner. I've got little confetti here. I've got hearts for you too, if you like, if you're a heart person. If you're not a heart person and you want me to be on stage with Guns and Roses, I can do that for you too. So whatever your thing is, it'll do anything you want. Oh, I think I could make it rain. Sometimes that one doesn't work as well. There we go. If you're feeling sad, I got that one for you too. It's real silly. Oh, nice. You got your cabin confirmation. Okay, Barb. Love this. How do you do that fun stuff? It's a Mac thing. It's not anything I put on this computer. It's just a Mac thing. I don't understand. I don't know why. Good night, Anita. Love you. Irene. Side note, Reese, I absolutely love your makeup. Your skin's amazing too, but your makeup, love it. Thank you. I did a whole thing on makeup last night, Irene, and I said everything I use and what my favorite products are. And thank you for saying that. I researched the holy heck out of makeup and really like my choices. I like what I use. Thank you for saying that. And for the serious questions, how much does the face waxing cost on the cruise? Asking for my stray eyebrow hairs that appear everywhere. I don't know the answer to that. And I can't get into waxing my face. I'm too scared, but I do have a beard and I use a dry, like buzzy razor, and I'll just like sometimes clip and trim. Now I don't go crazy. I'm not like a full on man about it, but like if I have like a patch of like strays that I can't seem to get with the tweezers, I'll do it. I just said it out loud. I do it. That's right. More Guns N' Roses, Metallica style. You know what's funny about that? I've been with Jeff for 5 years and I used that Buzzy razor the other day and I've done it. I don't do it every day. I probably use it once or twice a week. But I was doing it the other day and he walked past me and he goes, "Are you shaving your face?" I was like, "First of all, I've been doing this since I've been with you. I've had this thing the whole time. Like, it's sad to me that you've never noticed that. It makes me a little sad." And to be honest though, I really don't, it's like pooping. I don't poop in front of Jeff. I really don't do that in front of Jeff. But lately I've just been more comfortable in front of Jeff and I'm like, who cares? So I don't know, but it was weird that he was like, "Are you?" I was like, "Yes, been doing this the whole 5 years, brother." Charmichael so is this cruise for real, you guys? Yes, it's a real cruise. You got to come with us. Hi, Sandy Wandy. Charmichael, if you want to find roommates for the cruise or meet up before during mid-September, there's a group special land and sea cruisers. Interesting. Cruise salons are very expensive. Coming from Tampa B, man, that's saying a lot because she is a fancy one. She is the fanciest friend I've ever had. Real fancy in a good way, in a gorgeous way. And you're blonde, Reese. Here I have dark gray or dark hair. Yeah, my whiskers are blonde, but I still like right now I feel them. They're like goat hairs. Yeah, that's true, Ken Cole. We're going to dedicate the rain to that mean lady. I get it, Geoplanet Jane. I shave my chin hair with a razor every day and need a card. No shame in that, girl. I would rather do that than have the hair poking out. My biggest fear, besides losing you guys, is like being in a hospital and my beard grows out because I don't have the tools to clip it. Like, I'm afraid of that. You dip me in glitter, you tweeze in the car driving. Not safe, dip me in glitter. Come on. Although that is a good place to do it because the sunlight really shows your beard in a bad way. Your partner is always confused by my personal habits too. Yeah, it's like, get on board, dude. I've been doing this for 5 years. Yeah, Tampa B Man is booked on the cruise. I'm so excited about that. Did you just put your phone number out here? You need my phone number so I can get my tour manager job. Barb, do not put your phone number on YouTube. What's wrong with you? Where did I get my gemstone necklace? Thank you for asking. Crap. Hold on. Let me look in my email. Peyton Williams, I want to say. Peyton William. Peyton William Jewelry is a store in Charleston. I bought this on my, nope, I didn't buy this on my honeymoon. I bought this last year. She made it for me. Peyton William is a really cool little local store in Charleston. And it's really cool. Like, here, I'm going to show you. She can make this. You just have to like reach out, but it's all Labradorite. And I love the, also I love this part, the thing, but look, she put like different gold pieces in between and it's really good Labradorite. I mean, it's good. Isn't that pretty? It's just random little gold pieces in between. But I love this necklace and I never wear it. I never wear it. And I love that store. Oh, Tina Talks. Hey, babe. I too have watched YouTube for years and no one is like you. That is why your channel is so successful. Thank you for your friendship. Tina, I love you. And thank you for saying that. I have a mole on my jawline that is one beard hair. I pluck that thing as soon as me too. I have one that grows right by this mole. And if you noticed, I was feeling it earlier. It grows out like once a month and I always check for it. I'm like, I know you're coming. I feel it. Yeah, it's awful. Whistleblowing Good Witch, you are helping me get my voice and self-respect back with this live. That is so amazing. That means so much to me. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, you pluck your chin hairs with tweezers, don't we all? I'm pretty sure if you're Italian like me, you do. It's awful. Lisa, you've never been on vacation by yourself? I'm thinking it's time for something new. Chime in, I might be emailing you soon. What's the deal Deadline. The deadline, I think, is March 3rd, Lisa. That would be amazing if you could come. I know. Don't shave it, bleach or wax it, grows back stiffer. That is true, but I'm too scared to wax. Have you ever used an epilator? No, I don't know what that is. Yeah, laughs me. I use my husband or son's electric razor on my mustache and beard. Don't we all? No shame in it, girl. Don't worry, Reese. I'm a nurse. I have no problem helping seniors with personal grooming. Yeah. I have white peach fuzz all over my face and hate it. I do too. Do you understand that my phone number is in the entire world, so I don't care? Okay. Well, Barb, if anybody will do it, I know it's you. And seriously, my bestie and I have a pact in the hospital. I've heard this before of women doing this, but I don't have a bestie in town. Uh, who's going to come do it? Then other comes in and starts plucking regardless of hospital rules. Yes. And you should have that pact with somebody. I am so excited for you, whistleblowing good witch. I think that would be amazing too, Dawn. I'm trying to find the beads to make my own necklaces like that. Go to the gemstone show. Go to like a gem and minerals show. But yeah, I love that. I was thinking it today. I'm like, why don't I wear it? And then these are also Labradorite. So I was like, yeah, let's match these to them. I didn't get these there, but I was like, cool. And that is Labradorite. Ooh, maybe you'll get a date. I would love that for you, Barb. Maybe you'll meet a date on the cruise. Joe Virus, I didn't even know you were in here, you quiet little mouse. I once plucked my entire beard and mustache. Ouch. Oh my God. I knew Rain was in here, but I didn't know you were in here. I may or may not have bought some malachite stones to make a necklace for a friend who rocks. What was the SPC for again? Stupid, pathetic curls. Oh my God, Kendall, you're hilarious. See how we took the power away from that comment? Yes, I love Ken Cole. He's amazing. I love malachite, and he knows that too. For real. Oh, this stupid mouse. There. For real. Each time Reese says, there, I said it, my heart melts. That's cute. Hey, Anna Banana. Welcome in, babe. Don't use an epilator, such pain. I don't even know what it is. You're an Italian Sasquatch? Waxing is out of the question. Yeah, no, not at all. Third eye open. I had a few black chin hairs since a teen. They eventually stopped growing in my 40s. I'm hoping for that. Laser hair removal. Here's the thing, Molly Dixon. I've heard that doesn't work when you have blonde hair, though. Mine are like blonde and white, and the laser doesn't pick up on it. That's really sweet, Rain. You guys have such a sweet marriage. Oh, it's a huge healing stone? Labradorite? I did not know that. Oh my God. Tommy promised not to run too fast. He did. That was hilarious. Been lurking and cooking. That's adorable, Joe. Yeah, Ken Cole, what site do you purchase your beads from? I like that, Don Craig. I'm not waxing my face, guys. Yeah, that's true too, GeoPlanet Jane. Those little straight razors for peach fuzz work really well. I do it every once in a while. True. This is kind of embarrassing to admit, but I'm so hairy that I get like crazy with the sideburns. And sometimes I don't take the electric one to that, but I'll take what she was just talking about, one of those little straight razor things, and I'll just like trim a little bit. But then I noticed the other day, if you feel like it's kind of prickly because I did that too much, but it grosses me out. Like I get bushy right here and I don't like it. And I feel like I'm the only person that notices, but it's still weird. So I'll just do a little like, I'll take that razor and just like, it's like I thin it out. Yeah, the blonde hair doesn't pick up. I should have never shaved my chin. I feel like Jeff is going to walk by my bathroom and bust me. It was so weird. He walked by me and he's like, "Are you shaving your face?" I was like, "Yes, Jeff, I'm really a man. Did you not know?" "What are you talking about? I've been doing this for 5 years, dude. Like, get over your life. And don't be shaming me in this bathroom." He just blew it up like right next to me. No shame. Dude was so loud about it and it smelled terrible. And I was like, who needs to be asking who what here? I can't wax my face. I won't do it. Yeah, you have a little battery operated shaver for my sideburns and beard. Me too. But I don't do my sideburns. I'm scared I'm going to like shave it off. So I just tend to my beard with it. And my stash, my little catfish. I call it a catfish because it gets bushy on the sides. Yeah, hot mess. Old age is a cruel joke. And the hair you lose on your head goes straight to your. Oh, God, that sounds awful. You used to get your legs waxed? Ooh, nope. I'll shave. I can't. Night, simple lady. Guys, this was fun. I don't want to keep you too much longer though. Are we good? Like, was there anything else? Again, I just want to touch on and say how much I absolutely loved um, Dr. Gretchen. I absolutely loved her. And let's really hope that she loved us back and she wants to come back on. I thought it was so funny that she said she wanted to mediate for Tommy and I was like, that's a great idea. I think she was kidding. But I wasn't. Like, that would be so nice. Not that Tommy and I are having problems. We're not starting rumors there. But sometimes two cancers don't always, sometimes we can't see eye to eye, Tommy and I. And sometimes he doesn't reach out like he should. Sometimes he's not there enough for me in real life like I need him to be. Now, I realize you guys are going to get offended and go, he's going through his own stuff, Reese. Leave him alone. I'm giving that kind of grace. I'm in some ways making a joke, but in some ways I really miss Tommy and I'm like, I need to hear from you more. Or I check on him more. I'm like, are you doing okay? And then he doesn't respond and I get weird. I'm like, are you all right? So sometimes we need a mediator, you know? And I like Dr. Gretchen for that reason. Brooke, your Facebook, Reese, I love it so much. Making New York friends. Interesting, Brooke. All right. Yes, what a huge win that Dr. Gretchen came on. It was a wonderful stream. I'll end off with that, but I thought she was so beautiful. I love, love, love. Just thank you, Kit Marie. Hugs to you, babe. I just really loved her insight on things, her perspective, but I loved just her mind, her demeanor. I think she would be a real friend of ours in real life, guys. She's a beautiful lady inside and out. I just appreciated her so much. I could not get enough of that whole chat. So I don't have to do it anymore? No, you still have to mediate. You mean for me and Tommy? Guys, I don't know if you knew this. Barb is the go-between me and Tommy. Like, I'll say something to her and then she goes to Tommy and she'll be like, hey, Reese did this. Is this okay? And then Tommy will be like, I'm okay with it, and tell her this. And then Barb will come back and be like, Tommy says this. So that happens all the time and it's a problem. And I wish that, hey, Tony's Hooter, I wish that Tommy and I could just get our acts together. I love you, Jilbo. And who doesn't love Tommy? Of course we love Tommy, but Tommy sometimes needs to he needs to check in a little more. You know what I mean? You know, I get to see his watch a lot, but I don't get to actually talk to him. And that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Sandy Wandy, I will have her come back for sure. Oh my God, I hear water running in my house again. If there's a serial killer in my house, he better just be using the bathroom. And yes, I said he, because I highly doubt that it's a she. I just have a feeling if a dude is here to kill me, it's going to be a guy. Sir, if you're just using the bathroom, please leave. Don't come down here. I have a poodle, and I'm sure he doesn't care. Tommy is Tommy. Ain't no way around it. That is true. And honestly, I don't know Tommy that well. Guys, I don't know him as well as you think I do. There's new things about him every day where I'm like, oh, I don't know how to read that. I don't understand the guy. So we're all learning as we go. Good night, Abigail. Is the dishwasher or laundry on? No, I have clothes in the dryer and I run the dishwasher at night. I'm sure it's fine. If it's not, you'll find out that I died. Brittany C, babe. Yes, I wish you could have been here. An attack poodle. Yeah, right. It was the wet bandit. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Could Kid be up to something? She could be. She could be because I don't see her. Um, Probably a slow toilet leak. Well, let's hope so, and it's not a murderer in the house using the restroom. Do you want to go check before you leave us? No, but thank you for saying that, Brooke. I will take a chance on my life and just hot water heater. Joe, I don't know anything about home ownership, so I couldn't answer that for you, even if I wanted to. Bye, Doc, and I'm glad you were here. Oh, that's so sweet. I will read your eulogy if you die, babe. I got you. Thank you. And Sterling said if I die, he will live stream my funeral. Witness said that she would mod my funeral. So sounds like we got it all planned out, and that's really good to know. And I'm glad that you guys are here for me in ways after I'm gone. So again, very comforting, strangely comforting. Thank you so much. Do you have a sump pump? I don't believe so. But what do I know, guys? I don't know anything about home ownership. Kid using the potty a la Fokker style. Yeah. You will DJ my wake? That's the kindest thing I've ever heard in my life, Joe Virus, and I will always remember you for that. That's amazing. Make sure you do a lot of 70s and 80s. Do a mix. I love 80s, but I also love 70s. Throw in some Bob Seger for sure. Um, ABBA. ABBA's cool. That's kind of my style. You know what my mom's funeral song she wants is? And this is so my mom. If you knew my mom, she's very gypsy, kind of witchy. She wants Spirit in the Sky. That's a good one. And so Joe, play that for sure. Where I'm gonna go when I die, when I die. Do that one. Do Total Eclipse of the Heart. Oh man, I thought of another song I want Tommy and I to karaoke. Let him say we're crazy. I don't care about that. Put your hand in my hand, baby. Don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Tommy and I are going to sing that. He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to do it. What version of Spirit in the Sky? The original one. Oh, yeah, definitely, Joe. Play Stairway to Heaven. Yes. Definitely throw in a little ABBA, though. You know what I mean? I feel like ABBA's my style for my funeral. Um, hmm. Which ABBA song, though? Give me, give me, give me a man after midnight. Won't you? Maybe that one. Yeah, Norman Greenbaum. That's who. That's who. Do the Stairway to Heaven version with Heart because I like that version. I said that the other day. Abigail, you're funny. I know, Geoplanet Jane. Tommy has so many physical traumas from drug use, head injuries from skiing, difficulties with people in the past who betrayed him and ripped him off. Totally. I think his love for Reese is truly genuine. You know, I hope it is. I don't know for sure, but I hope so. Tina, you don't think it's because you're two cancers, more so because each of your histories and baggage. Bingo. That's probably true. Oh, yeah. Jilbo at my funeral. Will you sing Stand Back, Stevie Nicks? Yeah. Joe says he will do some ABBA. I just want to make sure we have this planned out. Dancing Queen? Yeah. Yeah. I'll take it. I love Heart. Don't you think that would be a fun song for me and Tommy to sing? Let him say we're crazy. I'd get really into it too. And, he'd just stand there awkwardly and be like, you got it, girl. Well, Abigail, it is depressing, but we're making light of it. We're kind of being silly. We're putting some humor into it. I'm not dying, girl. Don't worry. Ooh, definitely some Pink Floyd. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't mind a little, Joe Virus. That's even you're just full of good ideas tonight. Karaoke. I like the idea of a karaoke at my funeral. I'd even throw in a little rap, some 90s rap. Who's Tommy? Tommy is a great guy. He's on what's called The Lifeboat, and he does an amazing channel. You should go subscribe to him. What was I saying? Oh, a little rap. Maybe a little 90s rap. Like Bone Thugs and Harmony, the Crossroads song. I don't know a lot of rap, but that's a fun song. See you at the crossroads. Yeah, LL Cool J. That's cool. Yeah. What do you always say about ending the live? I don't remember. What do I say? I bet you're great at rap. Ooh, Highway to Hell. That's a good one for a funeral. I love AC/DC. Hmm. But Joe, you know my style. Just do a lot of 70s and 80s. If you don't mind. Let's talk about sex, baby. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's see. I kind of like the idea of my mom's song. It's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die. Yeah, we could do that. Got it, boss. I love you guys. I love Joe and Rain Virus. I don't know what that means, Chow Yunsma. I don't even know how to say that word. Carrie Ann, little salt and pepper. Okay. Your dad hated. I love it when he died became our song. It's crazy. Let me interpret. We're just about done. I don't want to keep you guys much longer. It equals another half hour. Well, rub it in, Barb. Yes, that's true. Everybody knows that to be true. You silly Sally. Yeah. Ooh, I'd love some Prince at my funeral, some 90s Prince. Oh, Dr. Gretchen did offer to take Gertrude and Bo, and I love that. Push it real good? I don't know. I mean, I do have a big butt. Is that song about that? You could do that at my funeral. Goo Goo Dolls. All right. Really rocking it old school, Ken Cole. Yeah, I like Goo Goo Dolls. Throw that in there. Some Michael Jackson. I don't know a lot of Michael Jackson, but yeah, Abigail, we'll play one for you. Still the same, Bob Seger. I love that song, but it makes me think of my dad. No, I don't know why, but it does. Let's do definitely some Bob Seger, Fire Lake. Love Fire Lake. We've got tonight. Who needs tomorrow? Let's make it last. Maybe that song. B-52s? Sure, sure. Oh, Xanadu? I don't know what that is, though. Oh my God, look who it is. I was working, now I'm here. Don't sign off yet. Dr. Gretchen is in the chat. Look at that, you guys. Our beautiful doctor is in the chat. I was just talking about you and how much I love you. We love you, Gretchen. God, I love her. Gretchen, we were just talking about my funeral and what song, because Joe Virus is a DJ. So he's going to DJ it. Oh, it's Olivia Newton-John. Okay. Love Shack for Reese. Okay. Yeah. She is taking Gertie and Bo. Okay, it's official. Everybody sees that. It's in writing. That is a signed contract. So she's going to take Gertie and Bo. And she already knows what kind of neediness we're working with. Give us your favorite funeral song, Doctor. Fire Lake. I love Fire Lake. So your funeral will be a dance party. Essentially, yes. We love Dr. Gretchen. See how much we love her? Everybody loves her. For the love of God, please don't play Celine Dion. You don't want me to play My Heart Will Go On? Well, I won't be playing it. My heart will have already went on, sadly. But possibly Joe Virus. Okay, Joe Virus, no Celine Dion. Ooh, I love Elton John. Yeah, definitely Elton John. I should do a Reese's Wake DJ set stream. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah, if you don't mind. And like I said, Sterling will live stream it. Witness is going to mod it. Yeah, Elton John. Dr. Gretchen, I have some news to report. Reese Bear accepted a compliment with a simple thank you, babe. We are so proud. That's because of Dr. Gretchen, you guys. I love Dr. Gretchen. Assuming Gertie is still around, that's true. No Celine Dion, Joe. Okay, fine. No, fine. Geez, you guys. Okay. I'm not as harsh with Celine, but clearly a lot of you are. We won't go there. Yeah, definitely Rain says goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Definitely. Yeah. Someone saved my life tonight. That could be a little counterproductive if I'm dead. You know what I mean? That's kind of an awkward song to sing at a funeral. Someone saved my life tonight. Clearly we didn't make it. So I don't know if that's the best one, but Yellow Brick Road for sure. Rocket Man. because I think he does go off and die in that song. I don't know. It's fitting. Um, oh, please, enough of this doctor stuff. Okay, jeez, girl. I worked for physicians for 12 years and they were funny about it. So I'm funny about it. Okay, Gretchen only. Gretchen it is. She said that. Gretchen only is an awesome handle. It should be. That's funny. How do we feel about Dolly? Definitely we can play some Dolly. Who doesn't love Dolly? Oh, at least one Billy Idol song for sure. And honestly, I'd like it to be White Wedding. That's a little awkward for my funeral, but what's the other song that I like by him? Oh, definitely Bowie. Oh, definitely Queen. 100%. Definitely do some Bowie. And honestly, Joe Virus knows what Bowie song should be in my honor at my funeral. Fashion, turn to the left, fashion, turn to the right. Fashion, yes, definitely. Please, Joe, make sure you do that. Put that on the list. I like this, guys. I like this list. I love Brooke Elliott. To us, we are proud, Gretchen. You're an amazing woman that helped change our dearest Reese in the matter of hours. I love Gretchen so much. And Gretchen, you're still in here, aren't you? You didn't leave yet, did you? I stayed for you, girl. I hope you come back. And worst case, if you don't come back, I hope you stay my friend because I really like you. I really, really like you. Stairway to Heaven, we already decided on that for sure. Hey, XOXOPRN, were you here last night? I did a makeup one and now I can't remember. I've talked to you so much, I can't remember if it was last night. Thank you, Joe Virus. He's got that on the list. I love Bob Seger. Eyes Without a Face. That's a good one. That is a good one. Yes. Yeah, that is a good one. Is there anything else? Oh, you caught the replay? Okay, okay. I'm just glad you did because I thought of you the whole time. Elena, Gretchen was fantastic today. Guys, I really loved her. How many views has that video gotten? I feel like my views are low lately. 3,300. I don't know. January seems like a slower month for YouTube for me, but maybe people just don't like me as much too. Do you ever think of that, Reese? Yes, I covered that. Thank you. Brick House would be good. Yeah. Huey Lewis and the News. Wow. Ooh, kind of going dark with it, Joe. I just died in your arms tonight. All right. All right. Oh, Never Say Goodbye. It's a little, that's my style though, isn't it? We go dark. Love It. You want the glasses collection? They're not that cute. You were taking notes. That's cute. Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. That's a good song. Mm-hmm. Joe, that was dark, man. Even for me. As a mod, I would like to state that there's nothing to mod anymore because we scare everybody who's a troll away. Oh, yeah. Landslide, Fleetwood Mac. Yes. Great song. Do you think of me as a brick house? Is that a good thing? I don't know. Gretchen is still here, right? Because I stayed for her. She better be here. Oh, yeah. Love Maddie. You got to catch it. You know what else we should play? A little, oh, Ring of Fire. Sure. I think we should also do a little Journey. Honestly, I love Journey. Yeah. Oh, definitely some Nine Inch Nails, Joe. I was listening to Nine Inch Nails just a little bit ago. You know, my favorite song is Only by Nine Inch Nails. You should play that. Bon Jovi, sure. I like Hef. I love Johnny Cash. I love you, Doc. All right, I'm probably going to sign off. Gretchen, did you leave us? Yeah, a little Journey. Let's throw in a little Journey, if we don't mind. You Are So Beautiful by Joe Cocker. That's a great song. We need to throw in a little Clapton at my funeral. I just need like a Clapton song. Oh, Gretchen's still here. Okay. I knew she didn't leave us. Yeah, Closer is a great song by Nine Inch Nails. Sticks, sure. No House of the Rising Sun by the Animals. That's a great song. I think a little Clapton. Layla? All right. I mean, I was thinking like Wonderful Tonight, honestly, is what I was thinking. Tom Petty, you know I love Tom Petty. Don't come around here no more. I was just listening to earlier, You're So Bad. I love that song by Tom Petty. Best thing I ever had. She's a brick house. She's a mighty, mighty, just letting it all hang out. Yeah, that describes you pretty well, Racy Pants. Okay, but in a good way, right? Dust in the Wind. Okay. It's kind of depressing, but all right. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. That's a sad one. Fred would play that on the piano and I always cried. Well, I appreciate this so much. So we've got my funeral worked out. If I am to die, Joe Virus will. I love that you're going to DJ it. Do we have a caterer in the crowd? I would like Mexican food there, if you can make that happen. Otherwise, another one bites the dust. Gretchen says that's a good one too. Is there a caterer? We know how important food is. Oh, I touch myself. Yeah, but not in the coffin. Don't worry, I'm going to be cremated. Free Falling. Yeah. You know, I also would like to play a little U2, if you don't mind, Joe Virus. Maybe Bad by U2, even Beautiful Day, something like that. Food trucks. Okay, that's a good idea. Oh, good. Anne can cater the Mexican food. I think we have this all sorted out. You know, does it have to be a funeral? What if I get remarried? Can we also like make this a happy thing? If I get remarried, Joe, can you still do the if I'm alive? I guess what I'm trying to say is if I'm alive and we have something else, can you still DJ? And then Anne will bring the food truck. Sterling can still live stream it. Joe Virus, that's one of my very favorite songs. Bad by U2. I always think about that song too with my being out of Scientology. When he says like, if I could, he says, if I could, you know I would. What does he say? I would let it go. Like if I could, I would let it go. I hate when people say let it go. Yeah, if we don't mind, I'm sure I'm going to get remarried at least 2 or 3 more times. I would think just based on where we're at and where we're going. Oh my God. We can all be your bridesmaids. I love that. I love that. Good night, Mara. Okay, Ken Cole's going to do the wedding planning. See, I kind of like the idea of me being alive with you guys. I mean, I appreciate planning my funeral, but I kind of want to enjoy my time with you as well. And I won't if I'm dead, you know? So maybe if I'm alive, we could definitely, don't worry, I'm definitely going to get married again. Good. Ken Cole can plan that. Nicole the Kiwi's going to turn the eulogy into a wedding toast. I love that. Okay. Okay. That is really good to know. And you can all wear your Jennifer Grace. You will be a bridesmaid, Barb, for sure. I think I regret asking you to stay on. Why? This is fun. My 40th birthday? Well, that's coming up pretty fast, Love Maddie. I don't think we have time to plan for that. We could celebrate all of our birthdays on the cruise, though. I will have just turned 40. 4 weddings, my rates go up to Golden Goose prices. I believe that 100%. We're going to have to crowdfund. I can't afford Joe Virus. Okay, somebody's walking around. Hold on, I'm going to mute this and yell because somebody is actually in my house now. Bo is barking. What time is it? I actually hear someone peeing. It's Jeff. Okay. Whoa. For a second there, I really thought the funeral thing was going to happen. I thought that was coming into fruition. I was like, okay, never mind. Funeral it is, guys. Goodbye. I'm about to die. Okay. Okay. When I get remarried, speaking of Jeff, when I get remarried, we will stream the wedding for sure. For sure. We could have a prom since Reese never had one. That's a good idea too. I kind of like the idea of another wedding though. I have to be honest. Like it excites me to think about getting remarried already. I get butterflies about my future husband that I've never met. Isn't that kind of sad? You know what though? That's the truth. And I tell the truth. Big Z, welcome. Oh my God. Gretchen's like, I'm sorry I asked you to stay. Oh my God, Anne, your birthday's on the 29th, last day of the cruise. Thank you, Big Z. It's a dress, actually. A prom? Yeah, prom is fun, but don't you guys like the idea of a new husband? I always love the idea of getting a new husband. It's so fun. It's so fresh. You know, it's like, ooh, new, you know, like I feel like I don't know, just you're trying something new, like a new pizza place. I'm like, ooh, a new husband. That sounds like fun. Let's keep that for a few years. I fear you not being here. Life has been pure trash for the last 3 months on my end. You've been a place where I come to smile. I'm attached, and that's not my style at all. I don't fear it, Susie. I love Susie CJ, and don't worry, babe. I'm always going to be here unless you guys kick me to the curb. Oh my God, we all need to do a prom for you and SLLSPs. What's SLL? Wedding reception can be at the prom. Jeff can give you away. That's cute. I like that idea. Do you think he will like that idea? No. New husband smell. That's fantastic and so true. I love that new husband smell. When is your birthday? July 8th? Wait, no more Jeff? Well, eventually. You know, you gotta cash in. It's a wedding. You only get a few of these, so we have to really plan it out. When I do remarry, though, we will live stream it for sure. You never had a prom either? We could do a prom on the cruise. Live in Ireland. Thanks, Reese. Meet you two in Dublin nightclub with Nemi Campbell. Are you in Ireland, Doc? That's amazing. You were prom king at your prom? Oh my God, that doesn't surprise me at all. We could have a prom on the cruise. That is adorable. You like Jeff. He's a keeper until he is no longer on this planet. That's my advice. Well, that's probably going to be the case. Well, what are you doing?
Hey, you know the straw to that?
Yes, actually, here is the straw because Bo was eating it. I'd also like to know why you didn't take your cup upstairs in the first place, son. Say hello to everyone.
Hi, guys.
Bend down so they see your head so it's not creepy.
I forgot.
Okay. Huxley, that's the last time you get to have a smoothie in the basement if you don't take your cup up.
Okay.
Don't be mad at Bo. That's your fault for leaving it down here. It's not his fault. He's annoying or you're annoying? Get your life together, son. Call me when you do. Get it right. I would love another wedding. Maybe my therapy will help me get to that. I think that's totally possible. I love that. Guys, this was a fun chat, especially toward the end. Dressed up for formal night. Get a caftan. Those are totally formal. That's all I'm packing. That's all I'm bringing. Guys, this is a beautiful. So we've got my funeral planned. We've got my next wedding planned. We've got prom for the cruise planned. We have so much to talk about in the coming days. We are promming for Reese and Chow in Tampa. I love this idea. Huxley, get your TRs in. Thank you for that, Rain Virus. All right, guys, on that note, I am going to sign off. This has been a long live and no one seems to care. So I'm going to sign off. The numbers are dropping. I'm just not interesting anymore. And that makes me sad. But you know, that day was going to come. I love that Purple Groovy. Happy early birthday. Oh, I'm not wearing heels either. No, that's not going to happen. Good night. Love you too, Brooke. Okay, guys, here comes Fred. Love you, Dr. Gretchen, if you're still, or Gretchen, sorry. She just wants to be called Gretchen. Gretchen, if you're still here, we love you. And see you guys tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tuesday? Love you, Joe Virus. Thank you for, it sounds like my funeral is going to be a lot cheaper than a wedding, but you know, I'll marry a really wealthy guy because that's what I like to do anyway. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow. Here comes Fred. And I love you guys. Thank you for being here with me. You guys are amazing. See you tomorrow.